So we're pulling out of a rather breezy and chilly Hamner Springs NZMCA Park. Everyone bar one's gone. Like, was it something we said, something we did? Not sure. Anywho, we're going to carry on with our journey today and just sort of playing it a little bit by ear really, which is what it's all about. So watch this space to see where Kiwis Fly the Coop end up next. So what Scotty does every time we hit the road after being parked up is that he's measuring our suspension, how high our guards are up over our wheels.
So I know it's flat level.
Yeah.
Same height each time because it just sits perfectly when it rides.
Yeah. So with the airbags, we have to alter them slightly depending on how full our water tanks are or our grey tank. So each time he has a measurement that he does from the ground to the top of the guard.
Yep, and on a reasonable flat.
Yeah. And if we need to alter it, this is our airbag control here, and we can alter them. So at the moment one airbag is on 60 and the other one is on 63.
Yep.
So the decision's been made that we will spend the night at Lake Taylor. We've turned off the main state highway past Culverden and we have 50 kilometres of metal road to go before we get to the dock campsite at Lake Taylor. So very much looking forward to seeing what's there and spending the night. There is a rather interesting, can you see what? Yep. There is rather an interesting weather forecast coming up with snow warnings and everything. So I have no idea what we'll wake up to in the morning, but it's all part of the challenge and the fun of it. Stopped at one of the swing bridges that we had read about, and it's not the type of swing bridge that I would feel very comfortable on. So Scotty's run the gauntlet and gone across, but yeah, nah, I'm not thinking so somehow. She's a bit narrow and a bit flimsy for me. So we've driven the 50 odd k's into Lake Taylor to have a look, and we're at the dock camp, and I'm sheltering behind some flax bushes at the moment because it's really, really windy. Like, the wind is coming straight up the lake and it is freezing. And so now we're having a committee meeting as to whether it's worth us staying or turn around and do the 50k back to civilization. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe plan B might be in order. So the committee had a meeting and we decided to stay. We have found a spot at the Lake Taylor Recreation Reserve, which is a lot more sheltered than lakefront. I mean, hey, when the sun goes down you don't see the lake anyway, but yeah, way more sheltered. So we are going to overnight at Lake Taylor. So when they issue snow warnings in the morning for high mountain passes on the Kaikoura ranges, and we decide to camp there, this is what happens. Look at the snow coming down, and we're the only ones here, and it's just going to be a white wonderland, and it's cold. That's okay. Oh, it's coming down lower as we see it, as we watch it come. It's just coming all down. Look at that. So when we arrived here at about 3 o'clock this afternoon, there was absolutely nothing on those mountains, not a bit of snow, nothing, nada. And now it's what, 7:30? Yeah. 7:30 in the evening. Look how light it is. And it's just all come down. I've been watching it all afternoon. And
but what we did have, we had white caps in the lake.
Yeah, and the wind has dropped. There was no way I would have been able to stand here at 3 o'clock this afternoon. No. It was blowing a hurricane coming in. But now the wind is dropping and the snow is coming down.
Beautiful, eh?
Pretty special for this North Island girl. I'm not used to it. So it's the next morning, and we have woken up to this. So the snow level has definitely dropped down to lake level, and the wind chill factor is pretty low, or pretty high actually, I think you say, but beautiful. What a view to wake up to this morning. And behind us, the little lambs in the paddock behind us have survived the night, so I'm quite pleased about that. And I will swing around to the mountains in the background. Yeah, and we did see some snow flurries coming past the caravan window too, so we had a really light dusting of snow down where we are, but not a lot, as you can see. We did have some showers of rain during the night, so that put pay to any frost on the ground. So we unhitched the caravan and decided to take the four-wheel drive track that carries on round the side of the lake. We're still on Lake Taylor, and in the background by those rows of trees behind me is our camping spot. So we've come up to the more of the head of the lake. There is another lake quite close by, Lake Sumner. We had a look at the track.
It's walking tracks over to there.
Yeah, there is walking tracks over to there, and the track carries on. The four-wheel drive track does carry on a little bit further, but
no point for it, I don't think. But I'd mountain bike it. It was a nice day, eh?
yeah, yep,
I'm just helping you there, huh?
yep. But it's just
jumping though,
it's beautiful. We're seeing trout jumping out of the water in the lake, and it's just beautiful.